Rhythm can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on who you choose to blame.
And was left the chance. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is American City and I'm welcoming you to CW Titans, episode number 8 of the 3rd season. We have got an action-packed card for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and friends of non-binary persuasions like myself. But we'll be starting off with a tag team competition as we see the Black Chapel taking on the Battleflies in tag team competition. We'll see just how Timo White's doing. Of course, VJ is still going to be feeling the effects of that nasty pile driver. Oh, excuse me, that violent sneeze came out of my schnoz. It's the sudden mute of self. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Contest is a tag team bout scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently made our way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Logan Drake and Ghostman, representing Logan Drake Industries Limited. Weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 383 pounds, Onyx Severus Crowley, the Black Chapel. And well, they're here. 2 out of 3 Black Chapel members now wearing the skull rings that Logan Drake gives out. The only one who's abstained thus far is Onyx himself. That's more due to the gloves than anything. He could wear them underneath the gloves, but we're not going to make him change the gloves out. He's already wearing the armband. Oh, Albert Clicky to start us off. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, currently making their way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight a total combined weight of 443 pounds, the team of North and Timo White, the Battleflies. And well, you can see it on the screen at the top. It was CCW presents live from the Colossal Titans, the 8th episode of season 3, and the final stop before CCW cross the 7 seas. Before CCW conquer Miami, and we do have posters that are 90% of the way there. Yeah, it's a conflict of interest for you in chat, but I've been working away on Canva. I have put together some posters and I will be posting them into our Discord, which, let me just get the invite link. On the link tree somewhere. Where's my link tree? Right. Copy link. Yeah, I'll be posting the match, well, the poster graphics Oh my god, high kick, immediate start, and springboard into the coffin drop. Yeah, I'll be posting the link in that Discord, the card. For the most part, there is still 1 or 2 matches that a TWE will help decide the results that occur on the next live ATWE, which you can catch tomorrow night. Will determine just how one of the spots of the match goes. 80% of the card is confirmed. Only 2 more matches need deciding, one of which we'll find out in the main event of today's show, as Sotelo and Leo Kobayashi fight to determine Blake's #1 contender for his CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, it's been a exciting 4-3-2-1 tournament. Fatal 4-ways, 6 of them into 2 triple threats, leading to 2 men emerging from the 4-3 portion of the tournament. We're about to enter the 2 phase, and only one will move on to challenge Blake for the World Heavyweight Championship, as we said before. But now, drop kick to North, sending him flying off the apron, crashing to the outside, almost on top of Logan Drake, who's been a helpful sort, helping North to their feet. Oh god, knee to the arm, and welcome in, Kirai, how are you? You will be seeing yourself on the screen in the not too distant future in the very next match as manager. Welcome in. I'm doing good. Doing very good. I'm excited. This is the go home show before we hit CCW Conquer Miami. Got fancy match card graphics. You can see the Discord link just above in the chat, and we'll be posting those after the show, and we may post another one the following day after the ATWE Live has happened. Oh, big chop, kicked in the midsection, high kick right on the chin, and oh, went for something, but gets called the power slam instead. I think that Severus Crowley was looking for slice bread #2 to stand varietal. Drake Henry having to fix the turnbuckle pad that Logan Drake Henry, if you will. That's not going to get confusing. Drake fixing the turnbuckle that Drake took down. Hey, and oh my god, just throwing Severus Crowley. I know there's a size differential. 6'7" is North, and well, certainly towering above everybody else here at ringside. Oh god, that combination then just knee to the back, crumpling into the blue turnbuckles. Was Simo White now sent to the red corner. And a tag in Onyx now. And this could end poorly. Over the top. 3, 2, 1. Oh god, meeting in the middle. Mule kick. Not quite a mule kick, but the horse kick style, just swinging the leg backwards whilst Crowley came in and swung that leg. Oh, now stomping on the shin. And oh, twisting the leg. And no. Oh god. Simo White, last time out, did a very nasty thing on that concrete, which you'll see the after effects later. He pile drove. Oh my god, there's a guitar under there. Oh god, cross the ring, that tornado DDT, and Onyx is yelling about the guitar being removed, and North is now in, and oh, backflip off the chest of North. Now they sweep the legs of Onyx, and oh my god, Landra! Handstand varietal. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Simo White just collapsed in the corner, and oh, kept up there by Onyx. Kick to the midsection punch. Or kick to the leg punch to the midsection. Now to jawbreaker. He goes in for the pin on North. Kick out before the count of 1, and well, you can see Logan Drake just having a bit of a crisis on the outside. Couple opportunities for him and his clients to earn victories here tonight. And oh god. Wheelbarrow off the double underhook DDT. Oh god. Brutal combination, but leaps out of the ring to North, and they tag in Simo White. He's stopping Severus Crowley's flight plans. The flight's been delayed, or at least you flew in a different way at that backdrop, and now you're flying with the capture suplex. To the outside, Simo White following Crowley And uh-oh. I thought for a second we're about to see a spear on the outside. Instead, the combination strikes. Onyx watching on worriedly. And White looked up. Oh god, that's an interesting choice, Drake. Balloon Drake removing the red turnbuckle bad. And now Crowley up to his feet. Into the exposed steel. And a punch to the back of the head as White crumples down. Onyx now going to be the legal participant for Blackchapel. And to the apron. Has to hop down because Crowley is in the way. And back into the ring he comes. Oh, win for a springboard, gets caught, the backdrop driver. And of course, the mowing happened right outside, so apologies if that is coming through too much. Let me know if the lawnmower is too frequent a noise. Like, majority of it should be. It's good timing. Right outside my window now. If I just keep talking... Oh god, power driver in the ring. Rip count 1, 2. Saved, question mark, by several Crowley at a count 2. Steamo White backing down Crowley, and now on the apron. Onyx got back to defeat. Spear! Spear out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, the battle flies, putting down Blackchapel. Their third appearance here in CCW, their second victory. Of course, their only blemish on their record at the moment is courtesy of the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade, but they left their mark on VJ. He's had to wear a neck brace last time out. Really has not been going well for the Blackchapel, on the other hand. 0-3 for Onyx and Severus Crowley each. At the air pile driver saved, question mark, by Severus Crowley, then a spear cut them in half. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, Battleflies get the victory. And we move on now to our first singles contest of the night, the first of 3. That was the first of 2 tag team contests. And the Battleflies celebrating. Whilst we now throw it back to singles competition. The referee this time out will be Earl David. And he's got his hands full because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest will be scheduled for one fall. And it will feature a set of combustible elements, shall we say. It's Melissa Blackwell taking on Kayla with Stagnation and Nation respectively in their corners. Of course, these two factions have been at each other's throats, really, in recent weeks, recent months. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently making our way down the aisle. Out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Stagnation. Weighing in tonight at 110 pounds, she is Kayla. And the black and orange. Now there's Kiara Hashimoto leading Kayla to it, the living legend, the match god. And the God King Weird Wrestling Flamboyant Father behind them. But it's neither of them that will be fighting. It's Kayla who's set for singles competition here, and she has been doing quite well. Yeah, they have been doing some great stuff here in CCW, and in your main event tonight, it's entirely possible that the Stagnation member you cannot see in the ring right now becomes #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. It'll be himself versus Leo Kobayashi to determine Blake's #1 contender for CCW Conquer Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, then coming to the ring by Veronica Showtime and the CCW First Blood Champion, Siffy. Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 155 pounds, representing the nation, Melissa Blackwell. And well, this may seem bonkers, but if for any reason anybody busts open Siffy whilst he's at ringside, that new First Blood champion. The rules of that championship are odd, they are wild, they are chaotic. But it could see a new champion here in CCW in this singles contest between Kayla and Melissa Blackwell, but it does break down into a brawl. I've been told that there will be consequences for both factions. Siffy would get stripped of the First Blood Championship, and Sotelo would have to forfeit the main event match against Leo Kobayashi. So both sets of managers in this one will behave to a degree. There won't be an outright brawl and street fight on the outside. There'll still probably be shenanigans and interference, especially by Stagnation, but it is to be fought between these two competitors inside the ring. These are two that are fighting tonight, and that's what CCW management would like to keep. See side headlocks applied here by Kayla to Blackwell, and oh, twist in the wrist, and there's the double wrist lock, just both hands wrapping around the wrist and forearm, and oh, hammerlock, go behind. Good escape here, some nice slow technical work as they get each other's measure, and oh, side headlock cinched in once more. Veronica Showtime is glad that someone else beat Kayla up for once, because unfortunately for the show on the outside, the Queen Goat did get beaten 2-0 in the 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell match that they had, where everyone was banned from ringside. Oh, leapfrog, back elbow, dropping Blackwell, and point 1 goes to Kayla. She's over onto the apron now, calling Blackwell to her feet. You can see Stagnation at ringside are very much in support. Springboard forearm, and straight into the pin. Referee there to count 1. Kick out though, and having to say it for Fred and Key at ringside, just 1. Oh god! Showtime kick just right to the temple, and now oh, center up was going to go for a deadlift German, but Kirai distracting Melissa Blackwell, and Kayla immediately locking in the waistlock, but nope, fighting out of it. Waistlock, turnabout's fair play. Just wrestling for control. Oh, snapmare, into the seated chinlock, and Blackwell is got to try and escape this. It's not necessarily going to win match, but it can wear you out, and the hammerlock vertical position now. These two really are feeling our process. This is perhaps the least heated start to a match between the Nation and Stagnation we've seen all year, really. Oh, snapmare again. Chinlock to Kayla now. And Frenkie quietly coaching Kayla, saying, this is how you get out, and there it is. Hammerlock now by Kayla. Could transition into a Kaylification from here. A lot of maneuvers that the black and orange have taught her, and Siffy up on the apron, removing the turnbuckle pad from the neutral corner. First Blood champion. Oh, prequel. That could be it. Ringing away on the arm now. Earl David watching this, making sure that there's no tap at any point, but this is certainly not what I was expecting out of these two, but arm drag now, and oh, float over. DDT. Spiking Kayla on her face. Showtime encouraging it. Oh, there's an armbar, and foot gets to the ropes. It's a rope break. And lariat! Kayla saying that did not hurt whatsoever. Punch, slap, from the outside, uppercut. Gets caught, forearm. And oh, T-bone, fisherman driver! And the small packaging, legs hooked. Oh my god, feet on the ropes, ref, feet on the ropes, 2, 3. Referee doesn't notice with the feet on the ropes. Melissa Blackwell stealing one here. And wow, that is devious, but you gotta respect it, really. Stagnation has not been above cheating against the nation, so only fair, really. Bill David doesn't notice it. Stagnation behaved for once in their lives, and it costs them, frankly. Congratulations, Melissa Blackwell, 5th victory here in CCW Season 3. Kayla not able to pick up a victory against her this time around. That will bring a smile to the face of those in the nation and the supporters around the world. But we move on now to our second tag team contest of the evening, as the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade, no, not that match, this match, will be taking on the Belfast Skull Crushers. Not the typical tag team units of either side. Of course, VJ's still sporting neck brace, so it'll be good old Jesus Diaz teaming up with, with the Idol, John Ewing. Whilst VJ, still clad in neck brace, will be accompanying them to ringside. And on the other side, it will be Austin Harris. And it will be Jason Travis, accompanied by Joshua Damian. And of course, if you do want to see the results and the planned matches for the future at any given time, then check out the spreadsheet. And if you'd like to download anybody that is currently uploaded, they have their communications information for downloading. It is all on next gen consoles, however, so if you are not on the next generation, then you're showed out of luck. But ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing their way down now, being accompanied to the ring by VJ. Weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 500 pounds, the team of the Idol, John Ewing, and Jesus Diaz. They are the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. And well, you can see, if we get a shot of VJ, the neck brace still wrapped around his neck. Still got the bandages underneath his hat on the forehead, because that nasty, devastating stump puller pile driver on the outside that busted him open on the concrete, ladies and gentlemen. We have no padding at ringside here in the Colossal CM. It's part of the decor, really. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're introducing their opponents. Climbing their way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by Joshua Damian. Weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 521 pounds, Austin Harris, Jason Travis, the Belfast Skull Crushers. Now Joshua Damian leading the way. Austin Travis, the larger man, on the left of your screen, whilst Austin Harris is the one in the center at the moment. A curious combination of competitors. Of course, you can see on our apron is the nation flags of quite a few of our more prominent wrestlers here, and On the flanks, there is the Northern Irish flag and the Puerto Rican flag, and that is because of these two groups, these two units. Were respectively destructive forces here in CCW, but they were so destructive that on the last Titans, they could not keep their hands off one another, they could not keep their eye on the prize, and Leo Kobayashi emerged victorious against Jesus Diaz and Joshua Damien. Austin Harris catching Jesus Diaz off guard, Captain Boricua going to wrap his arms around and ringing those arms. Oh, headbutt right to the spine, goddamn. And oh my god, using, oh god, fish hook in the nose and then, oh my god, in the ropes. Right in front of Joshua Damien too. Of course, Joshua Damien and Jesus Diaz next time out in Miami, Florida will be facing off in a singles contest. Oh, roll through. Schoolboy, schoolboy, schoolboy. Kick out though before he even counted one. Minoru Takayama, your official went. Jesus Diaz gets caught the forearm when he returns to the ring. Irish whip off the ropes. Harris gets drop kicked by Diaz. Of course, we've seen a trios bout between these two units. That the Belfast Skull Crushers won. We've seen Jesus Diaz defeat Jason Travis in the inaugural CCW World Heavyweight Contendership Tournament in the preseason. Now we're going to see if Jesus Diaz can defeat Joshua Damien or if the loose cannon is going to put down Captain Boricua. Oh, running face buster off the knee, and oh, Captain Boricua shirt wearing VJ. The Gladiator has just slid a steel chair inside the ring. Minoru Takayama immediately going to get rid of it and just drop it at the feet of Joshua Damien, saying, if you put that back in the ring, we're going to have words. No, it was VJ that put it in first, but don't stoop to his level. Our senior official right on top of the action. Was right on top of it the last time out as well. A 20-person gauntlet that Minoru Takayama officiated excellently, if I do say so myself. And oh, punch. Oh god, just club and blow to the side of the head, and Ewing trying to crawl away, but gets caught right in the just joint between the neck and shoulder. Oh, high kicks. Damn, and here comes the muscle of the BSK. Jason Travis, oh my god, standing moonsault. Who would have thought that would come out of that big man? Yes. Oh, just drag shoulder first into the mat, I suppose. Doesn't matter how big you are, if your shoulder gets targeted, you ain't gonna be able to do much, folks. And then Ewing being smart here, tagging in Jesus Diaz. They know that Diaz can beat Travis, and oh my god. The midnight hour out of nowhere, and now going straight after the armbar, that same shoulder that was just wrenched into the canvas. And oh god, good escape there, just float over and drive your knee into his shoulder. Big punch. Oh god, hair of the knee and the kick, and now just, oh god. I'd say Northern Lights, but that was a belly to belly capture Northern Lights. I don't really know how you, there was no escape. It was a bear hug suplex by overhead bear hug. God damn. Oh, German suplex there, Spike and Harris on his neck, he crumpled. You can see him coming up clutching. Oh god, that is a stinger for Austin Harrison. The Idol not likely to let him live it down. VJ pulling the turnbuckle pad off the red corner, the top one that is. Now the Idol on the apron. Springboard, no, went for the slingshot spear, but he didn't account for where Harris was. Which is, oh god, teardrop suplex now. And, oh, turns him around. Oh, Larry to the back of the head, just leapt into it and leaps out the ring now. Jason Travis, legal man, John Ewing, begging him and urging him on. Oh my god. Urinari into Anaconda Vice, and he's positioned his body perfectly. Clearly, Jason Travis on the ropes. The referee did not see the rope break, so Austin Harris having a break the submission. And then just, oh, bullhub suplex, just tossing him. Leg hook, 1, 2, 3. And Austin Harris, he came into the ring to try and break the pin, but Noda Takayama counts the 3. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. Is that a sign of things to come? Jesus Diaz versus Joshua Damian, I suppose. We'll find out. At CCW Conquer Miami. The joys are just... I put too many people on this roster. Means I have to constantly be searching. And here comes back the lawnmower. I will mute myself as I set up the next match. This one is going to be a curious affair because coming up at the pay-per-view, we're going to see Cletus versus Buckwheat. We're going to see Smash Barnett versus Angus Wyatt, and with the exception of Cletus fighting his own battle here, we've got some proxies. Of course, Destined have their own, well, Cletus and Pearl have their issues with Destined pinching their brother. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Pearl. Weighing in tonight at 235 pounds, Cletus. Well, there's the brother and sister combination. Obviously, Pearl wasn't able to do Leah Kobayashi's trick and sneak out of the war between Stagnation and the Nation with the victory in her triple threat last week, meaning she's not in our main event tonight. She's just accompanying Cletus to ringside for this one. And you'll note that the entry order is on purpose. It's Cletus first, then it's Jared Wolf, because those two aren't likely to brawl whilst we await the arrival of the third competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second competitor, currently makes his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Logan Drake and Smash Barnett. Weighing in tonight at 219 pounds, representing Logan Drake Industries Limited, Jared Wolf. And, well, you can see the wrist on the armbands on both of these men, much like the entirety of the Black Chapel. And I think they're going to show them off the skull rings. There we are. Logan Drake Industries Limited. Personal mid think that this could be a showcase performance, and oh, there's the power of Smash Barnett. And Logan Drake pretending he's majorly muscled on. Oh, God, that's an awkward way of getting back into the ring there, Logan. God. But never mind that. Jared Wolf, the one that's going to be competing. Smash Barnett here to scout the, well, help of his opponent come Wednesday night for most years. No, Tuesday night for most years. Wednesday morning for me. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third and final competitor, currently makes his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by the CCW Openweight Champion Angus Wyatt. Weighing in tonight at 190 pounds, representing Destin Paulo Jr. And well, Angus given a difficulty to smash Barnett, saying that much of the same of what Paulo Jr. is about to do to his opponents is going to happen to you in Miami. The ambiguous Savage, I think, is going to elect to keep the mask on. Now, there's Cletus, there's Jared Wolf, and here is Paulo Jr. There's the bell. Pearl sticking on the top side of screen. Electric Industries Limited on the left of your screen, whilst Angus Wyatt just off screen to the right. There he is. Hard to miss. What with the giant, bright coloured jacket and the mask and just the size. Oh my god! Double springboard into dropkick. Jared Wolf is not done so well. Oh god! Ripcord knee. Cletus putting down Paulo Jr. But roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. This could be it. Counted. One. And Logan Drake drawing. Oh, excuse me, Drake Henry drawing the assignment for another Logan Drake Industries Limited match. And oh, standing moonsault there by Paulo Jr. and the escaped convict that is that madman of Lucha Libre. Paulo Jr. going after the brother of his comrade. Of course, for those that weren't aware, Buckwheat is the brother of Cletus and Pearl and is only part of Destined because of a challenge that Angus issued when he was one half of the ATWE World Tag Team Champions alongside Paulo Jr. Was it, Buckwheat, you'll face me. If you win, yourself and one of your siblings can challenge us for the World Tag titles, but if you lose, you join Destined. It was after a long recruitment campaign of him trying to just woo Buckwheat over to Destin's side, and yes, it was a win-win situation for Buckwheat in the end, because since joining, oh my god, I dropped Cletus can almost decapitate. Now the kendo stick to the head right on the dome, and now one for Paulo Jr. into the pin, but good work, Logan Drake distracting his namesake. Drake Henry distracted while Logan Drake, his client, was going for the pin. That's bravo, Logan Drake. Oh my god, backstabber! Cletus with Wolf on the ropes. Another kendo stick pulled out from under the ring by Angus, and oh my god, what a right! Cletus nearly dropped off the apron because of that. Shoved off Jared Wolf now. Back suplex, drop kick to the ass. And a win for the kendo stick. Paulo Jr. did, and it cost him. Oh my god! Jared Wolf just spiking him, and oh, right to the dome. He's twirling that kendo stick like he owns it, and going in for the pin now on Paulo Jr. And Drake Henry once again distracted as Wolf goes for the pin. Cletus taking video on him, just breaking it with a stomp. That is unfortunate, Jared. Dropkick ducks this time. Super kick on the chin. Now that kendo stick gets slapped out the hands of Cletus. To the apron. Punch, no. Forearm. Slingshot roll through. X Factor. Oh my god. Cletus with Jared Wolf turns him around. Double underhook. Oh god. Needs to sternum. Lifting him back, but Paulo Jr. went to sneak up on Cletus. Cletus felt it coming. And waistlock forearm into the exposed steel. Paulo Jr. now bringing Wolf to the ropes. Angus Wyatt distracting Cletus. As, oh god, Hurricanrana, Arabian press off the ropes first. Drop kick. And Jared Wolf is out of it, folks. Paulo Jr. picking up the kendo stick on the outside. Went to swing for the fences. Cletus, oh god, roll through. Kip up. Kick. Right to the back of the head. Cletus pulling out yet another kendo stick and right to the foot. Now, Jared Wolf was calling Cletus over and oh, he's regretting it now. Gets just absolutely domed with the Singapore cane. Into Paulo Jr. now telling them both to suck it. Logan Drake says, "Oi, no, no." Into the ring goes Paulo Jr. Up to the top rope, Jared Wolf. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cletus got to break the pin, but Jared Wolf just sent tumbling by Paulo Jr. Oh god, straight jacket, German. Stomped Paulo Jr. Jared Wolf, oh, float over. DDT, set up the ring, he just busted open Cletus. Stomps the wrist. And now, oh, driving the arm into the mat. Picking up that kendo stick. Referee being distracted by his smash Barnett, and for the third time this match, Jared Wolf going for the pin whilst Trek Henry's distracted Paulo Jr. breaking the pin, so it didn't matter anyway, but Jared Wolf with the situational awareness of, well, the kendo stick that he shattered on Cletus. Oh, float over, flying over the top rope, elbow to the back of the head, and oh, no. Flying a back kick around the ring post. Cletus thought he might be safe just hanging out, and oh god, Paulo Jr. just gone insane, gets caught the lariat. And Jared Wolf on the outside with Paulo Jr. Oh god, go, no. Oh, kicked right to sternum and saying that's it for you. And oh, sliding out the ring now is Cletus. Kick to the leg, punch, back elbow. Cletus, oh god, no, Cletus. Falcon Arrow, he did the deal. He did it on the concrete too, and Angus White admonishing Cletus, who's bleeding quite profusely from the temple, and Paulo Jr. picks up the candlestick and just flings it at Cletus. Now, Jared Wolf back to the ring. Paulo Jr. going to follow whilst Cletus is telling him what's what on the outside. Off the ropes, pop-up punch. Springboard 2018. It's a man, leg on team for the win. 1, 2, 3. How? My god, you can just hear noises on the outside the ring. But Cletus picking up the victory there, and oh, yeah. Despite all odds, really, because he was bleeding profusely like government mule. Welcome in, Zach. How you doing? Oh god, that code breaker. Oh. Let me double check what the card says. You aren't actually on today's card, unfortunately for yourself. There's only 2 more matches left to go. There's a 6-person tag and the main event, which is number contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. We still are not completely locked in on the pay-per-view card for the 23rd. 2 days time. Ow, just throwing something at me, why don't you? Goddamn. But there was the pinfall. And Cletus emerging victorious, and god, he doesn't look the flashiest Pearl. We could see the look of concern on her face looking towards her brother, because Cletus will be fighting, well, their brother, collectively Pearl and Cletus' brother Buckwheat at CCW Conquer Miami. And that there is a victory for Cletus. Now we move on to a 6-person tag trios competition. The referee for that one will be Earl David. It will be the unique pairing of Cameron Payne Cameron Payne, wait, what? That's what's going on. That confused me for a second. Cameron Payne. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Jet Lazaro. The Captain Jet Lazaro and thought that would happen. The Black Hat, Azrael Black, will be taken on. Ooh. That would be... Oh, I can add manager. Sweet, I will. Let me just do it with... Ah! Ow! 5 things thrown. Right, where are we? In that case... no, I'll still do it this way. Because I think your retires right. Yes. Add manager. And then if I've done this right, with any luck, the trios entrance will happen for the removal squad. But yeah, Zach, you weren't on the card today. You might be on the card on my next stream though, depending on how the cookie crumbles, because one of our matches is yet to be decided. Depends on what happens in ACW Live number 19. But for now, we'll disregard that because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a trios bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing their way down now, fighting out of the red corner, weighing tonight at 121 pounds. She is the Canadian Sweet Assassin, Cameron Payne. And if it weren't for her winning the whole gauntlet last time out, last Titans, then I suspect it would have been herself taking on PS Perch at some point in the near future, because the two Canadian assassins were fighting each other neck and neck the entire gauntlet. Well, as long as they were both in the gauntlet, those two were on each other, trying to prove who was really the assassin of Canada. Of course, she won that 20-person gauntlet to be declared the #1 contender for the Martial Mayhem Championship. Championship that is defended across both CCW and ATWE. Which I guess technically you could say the same about the Hardcore Championship at the moment, because Mr. Amazing Jane Torres shocking the world, winning the Hardcore Championship on the last live for ATWE. But ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her tag team partners, currently making her way down now, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 448 pounds, the Black Hat, Azrael Black, Captain Jet Lazara, the Cole. And well, it was a single series for the most part leading in, but considering that the series is 1-1 and 140 preview matches, we thought why not just see how they do in a trios setting with the Martial Mayhem folks thrown in as well. No Hells and Dreams to be had here, but an odd couple pairing of the Sean Walker and the Removal Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents first. Currently making his way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing tonight at 228 pounds, representing Hills and Dreams, is the current reigning and defending Martial Mayhem Champion, Prime Time, the Sean Walker. And well, you can see him looking at that championship. He's the second person to ever hold the Martial Mayhem Championship. He defeated Mr. Martial Mayhem himself, T-Dog, at ATWE Mega Clash. And he's looking to make his first defense of it at CCW Conquer Miami. Cameron Payne going to be the woman to challenge him. We'll see if she is able to do what T-Dog could not, and that is put down Prime Time to Sean Walker. That championship proudly over his shoulder. Some of that he earns the right, really. He earned the right to challenge T-Dog because he knocked him out in the A1 Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his tag team partners, currently making their way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Eric Daniels, weighing in tonight to the man weight of 457 pounds. They are your current reigning and defending CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, Adam Broadway, Anthony Gatto, the Removal Squad. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully your day at work was alright, because if it wasn't, we're about to make it better, because the Removal Squad making their way down the aisle full strength tonight. Eric Daniels not part of this trio's bout, but he's certainly going to be cheering on Gato and Broadway. His first appearance on a 2K game in a hot minute for Eric Daniels. Of course, he was part of the A1 Classic, didn't emerge victorious, but overall, but he put in some strong performances in that grueling tournament structure, and now he's here to support the squad. Hey, it's team unity. That's what it is. That we're underway with the competition. Karen Payne, Deshaun Walker. Oh god, back elbow kick. Oh, high kick. Oh, and there's the chop with the leg. God damn. No mercy shown. He is making it clear that when you step into the scrap trap with me in Miami, this is what you're going to be facing. You're going to be facing one of the most dominant wrestlers to ever set foot in CCW. Former Openweight Champion, current Marshall Mayhem Champion, the only person to ever defeat T-Dog inside the scrap trap under Marshall Mayhem rules. Marshall Mayhem Championship was conceived of back in Season 6 of ATWE, Season 2 of CCW, and, well, the first match saw T-Dog as a part of it, and T-Dog never let go of the championship from its inception. But here comes Jet Lazar, the captain, has been tagged in. Drop kick, immediately dropping Walker down to the ground, and immediately stunner too. Adam Broadway, and one for Anthony Gatto as well. Eric Daniels not exactly enthusiastic about it, and Lariat taking down Walker. The captain just taunting the Removal Squad, saying, come on, come at me. Adam Broadway, there was a bit of worry 2 Titans ago about some CTE, but the medical team here in Auckland, New Zealand have cleared him, so he's allowed to wrestle. But management decided that a trios contest instead of a singles bout against Azrael Black was perhaps the wiser choice. So that's how we've wound up with the Marshall Mayhem Champion teaming with the Removal Squad. Their contenders have wound up teaming against him as well. A rather odd couple pairing, Deshaun Walker and the Removal Squad. Not one I would have picked out of... Oh god, kick out at one. But it could be an interesting alliance. Hells and Dreams and a Removal Squad, and Anthony Gatto yeeting away, and he yeeted a bit too soon, because here comes Cameron Payne, went for a giant super kick and gets caught the flying forearm instead, and just stomping on the ankle. Jet Lazara now turning her around. Gatto, oh god, sleeper slam. 7 times he defended it. T-Dog, and perhaps there's an argument to be made that in the future, when he's lost the CCW World Tag Team Championship that he holds alongside Jeffrey Everingham as the Sacktown Outlaws, perhaps once they've lost those, if they can't defend him and go after them in a rematch clause for those, perhaps down the line we'll see T-Dog challenge again. But before that, Cameron Payne's going to get her shot, and perhaps some others over in ATWE. And oh look, tag team offense there by Lazar and Payne, and oh my god, moonsault. Walker tried to swat him out the sky. 1, I mean, yeah, when he's healed, he is. The moment he's running on borrowed time is T-Dog and Eric Daniels distracting the captain. Jet Lazara saying, "You're not on the apron. You're not part of this match. Keep your nose out of it." But Avogado sends right into the shoulder tackle. I think Adam Rodway tried to tag in there, but I don't know if Earl David caught it, so they're tagging again just to be sure. And Lazara's rolled to the outside, back into the ring, just backing up Adam Rodway. Roll up. One, kick out. And float over into the bridge. One, kick out. And hello. Cloverleaf, perhaps. Knee into the spine. Earl David there. Checking if the captain wants to tap. But no, relinquishing it is. And Rodway knew that wasn't enough just yet. So going to kick that spine as well. Now to the top rope. Ascendancy. Big splash. Cameron Payne flying in to break the pin. Adam Rodway grabs a hold of the Canadian Sweet Assassin, but Captain there to save her. Backflip kick. Done and Rodway off the ropes now. Sliding through the legs. Hurricanrana. God. Yeah, a tag team specialist and King of the Ring winner as well, I believe. The Hardcore Championship currently a controversial property at the moment. God! There is the Copycat and the Black Cat getting forearms right to the head, and now standing slice bread number 2. God, just stomping him right on the nose. Brutality and not letting the captain escape without just driving. And I could have sworn we had King Adam at some point. Leg hooked. 1, 2, kick out of 2. I think back in season 5, maybe season 4. One of those two. I swear Adam Rodway was our king. Into the bed and leg hooked. 1, 2, kick out. So I think that's how he made it into the season 6 cross promotion tournament, was to be the defending king. We'll look now. King of the Ring. A tag. Here comes Cameron Payne once more. Yeah, he was first round. Got eliminated by Eddie King. I know that much from my notes here. God, forearms. Big chop. Turns her around. I've been spreading the narrative that Adam Rodway was king, so I'm manifesting it. If it didn't happen, it's revisionist history, but I'm going to maintain it. I feel like it was around the time that Ace did his leg and God, springboard into Gary. Into the bend, leg hook deep for that win. Perhaps Earl David counts. 1, 2, kick out by Payne. Of course, this not really going to be a true reflection of how well Payne will do inside the Martial Mayhem, because this is a trios competition. Very different rules. There are people to tag out to. There are multiple opponents as the clothesline sends them both tumbling to the outside. Walker lands on his feet. Payne not so much. Not what she's feeling. Her last name right now is the knee gets driven into her knee. Ow. Laying in the groundwork for Miami, and rising knee off the ripcord. Goddamn. And God, no. The knee right to the face. And up to the top rope, the Sean Walker looking for something dangerous. Move that the way to Cameron Payne. Off the ropes, drop toe hold. Using his size against him. 1, kick out. Oh yeah, that's right. It was back in 2016 because King Sanchez Jr. I forgot about Sanchez Jr. Oh god. 1, 2, kick 2. Because I think he became the undisputed king around that time. Oh god, the king of kings, as it were. Off the ropes. Oh, just flinging himself into a front flip kick up into the pin, leg hooked. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, kicks to the mid action right to the sternum even. Oh god. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, leaps into the tag, and you saw the captain trying to knock Gato off the apron before the tag could be made. Did not manage to do so, but certainly planting Anthony Gato. The size differential right now is firmly in the favor of the blue corner. Oh, big hand toss. Now, Azrael Black tagged in. Oh my god! I don't know if that's a choke slam, what it was, but Cameron Payne did not like the look of it, so breaking the pin. And Gato just punching Lazara. The Cole and the removal squad really do not like each other. Double foot stomp. The Cole was not appreciative of how just scattered the prep work was done by the removal squad to beat them for the championships. And since have made their feelings known, and the removal squad have matched their dislike, and it's official. You can see it in the match card. We'll get fancy posters posted. Fancy posters posted after the... Oh god, tap out. Adam Rodway forced the tap. God. As I was about to say, the fancy posters will be put out onto the Discord later on in the not too distant future, but it will be 2 out of 3 falls between the Cole and removal squad just to guarantee that there are no shenanigans, that there is a definitive victor really. But that submission locked in, Black Hat tapping out Adam Rodway, which frankly very impressive. They managed to do so. Oh, Cameron Payne and the Cole are your victors here tonight. I mean, yeah, that neat. Thank you, Ace Valor, says Azrael Black. I don't think he's going to be joining any Valor clubs anytime soon, but the Black Hat managing to put down Adam Rodway. It is amusing to me that we have 2 former King of the Ring winners as world champions here in CCW. Well, there's a high five, and Cameron Payne gelling quite well with the Cole in this one, but ladies and gentlemen, we have our final contest of the evening about to come your way as we determine who it will be challenging Blake, the aforementioned other king, for his CCW World Heavyweight Championship at CCW Conquer Miami. Will it be Leo Kobayashi? Or will it be Sotelo? And you'll note, no managers for Sotelo. It will be one-on-one. And as they start to arrive here in the Colossal Coliseum for your main event, I want to remind you that tomorrow, ATWE Live episode number 19 will be occurring over on twitch.tv/Archerful, and it will actually have an impact on CCW Conquer Miami. But ladies and gentlemen, my god, this is your main event of the evening, and it's to determine the #1 contender for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the competitors first, currently in the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 238 pounds, the Flaming Dragon, Leo Kobayashi. This is going to be brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently making his way down now, fighting at the blue corner, weighing tonight at 240 pounds, representing stagnation, Sotelo. And look at the game face on Sotelo. Very confident wrestler. Managed to put down Melissa Blackwell and Pearl, pinning Pearl, not Blackwell, to get to this match. That's really going to stick in the craw of the nation. He was one of the most dominant champions of ATWE this year. 4 championship defenses of the Hardcore Championship, and they were not easy defenses. I believe Marshall Mayhem against PS Perch. Casket match as well. Now, Leo Kobayashi stood across the ring from him, but this is not a hardcore match. This is regular singles competition, and the Flaming Dragon going for the pin straight off the bat. 1, kick out. Nora Takayama, I do not envy you, but there's no Danny Pumpkin to deck you twice in this one. Kick to the midsection, clubbing blow to the back of the head. The power is going to be in Sotelo's favor. I think the striking goes to Kobayashi. Definitely more difficult than Aces 4. And oh, God, stomping that knee and perhaps laying the groundwork for a submission other than the Stag. Oh my, the Stag mission is what saw him make it to this match. Oh, stomp to the toe and then raking the eye, and that's the thing. Sotelo is a very capable fighter, very strong wrestler, but much like the rest of Stagnation, he's not afraid of a shortcut. And that extra just trick up his sleeve is what gets him here. The waistlock. Now reversing the pressure. Kobayashi arm drag into, oh, seated side headlock. If he applied that a bit differently, it wouldn't be too dissimilar from the Stag mission. And now, oh god, oh, knees driven into the temple. And stop now. Oh, punch. Only thing keeping Sotelo up there was the ropes. And speaking of ropes, he's getting sent through him by Kobayashi to the outside. And uh-oh, the Flaming Dragon has got something dangerous in mind. Looking back to the other side of the ring. Off the ropes, he's gonna fly. Oh, but no. Sotelo just punching him. Up to the blue corners, top rope. Oh, evading. Just baited in Kobayashi. And Kobayashi now Irish whip off the rope. Back elbow, no. Forearm, no. Oh, gets him on the third try. And oh, catching the kick. Lariat. Sending him crashing down. Bit of a chess match evolving here. Pop up to the back body drop. Now turning him around. Oh, God. Steered into the crossface. Yeah, just look at the ropes and laying in some groundwork, the foundation work for the Stag mission. Forearm now, kick to the midsection, staggering him. Oh, knee lift right across the bridge of the nose into the pin. Referee got in 1. Kick out. And these two are not here to mess around. They both want to be a World Heavyweight Champion in Colossal Championship Wrestling. The way they're going to get to that opportunity is through one another, and these punches, oh, sweeps the leg, going down low. Kobayashi circling, oh, not circling, ascending to top rope. The higher end district is the Flaming Dragon. He's gonna fly. Crossbody into the pin, referee out of count. The 1, but only the 1. Sotelo getting his shot off the mat. Oh, big elbow drop. Second one and following through. Oh, delayed. Leaps in for the third one. Changed the rhythm, and here's a 4th. The sternum starting to ring for Sotelo. And Oh, God, stopping the bicep, really. But Jawbreaker and Sotelo turn around the momentum just like that. Slowing down the base, going to use his power, lifted him up by the belt. And oh my God, blood rush to the head. Oh, jackhammer adjacent. The delay on it sent the blood rushing to the head, and now floating through. Got them all tied up for the stag mission. Center of the ring, no ropes in sight. If he wants to not tap, he's going to have to escape, but you cannot escape the stag mission. Leo Kobayashi tapping out. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we know who Blake will have to fight. ATWE Television Champion, two-time Hardcore Champion, a North American Champion, ATWE Tag Team Champion, two-time ATWE Champion, two-time ATWE Canadian Champion, and United States Champion. And now he could very well become the CCW World Heavyweight Champion when CCW conquer Miami. 23rd December, 7 PM Eastern Standard Time. We will see you there, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Animatic Entity. You have been yourselves. And look at that. And if you're not already planning to be here, we will send you again once more the link to the Discord in the chat right here, right now. This is where you're gonna find out the full card with fancy graphics and all. Only one more match to be decided, dependent on results on ATWE Live episode number 19, which you can catch on twitch.tv/Archerful. But for now, I've been me, you've been you. We'll see you next time. Not from the Colossal but from Miami, Florida, for CCW Conquer Miami.